Welcome to G Fun Facts Online. It's 2 a.m. The world is asleep, but your mind is a storm of anxiety. The crushing weight of despair feels unbearable, and you have a desperate need to talk to someone. This isolating experience is a grim reality for millions. Globally, over 1 billion people are living with a mental health condition, a staggering number that underscores a profound and escalating public health crisis. The COVID-19 pandemic only made things worse, triggering a 25% surge in anxiety and depression rates worldwide. Yet, despite how common these conditions are, there is a vast and troubling gap between the need for care and its availability. The World Health Organization paints a stark picture. An estimated 727,000 people died by suicide in a single recent year, making it a leading cause of death among young people. And a staggering 91% of individuals with depression do not receive adequate treatment. In the United States alone, nearly half the population lives in what's designated as a mental health professional shortage area, where the ratio of potential patients to mental health professionals can be as high as 1:600 to 1. The barriers to getting help are numerous and formidable. First, there's the exorbitant cost. A single 60-minute therapy session can range from $100 to $200. For those with serious conditions like major depression, the annual cost of treatment can easily exceed $10,000. Beyond the financial strain, a deeply ingrained social stigma often prevents people from seeking help, fearing judgment and discrimination. For those in marginalized communities, these obstacles are often compounded by systemic inequalities and a lack of culturally competent care. This combination of high demand, low supply, and significant barriers has created a perfect storm, leaving millions to grapple with their mental health in silence. It's within this chasm of unmet need that a new and controversial solution has emerged: the AI therapist. The idea of an AI therapist is no longer science fiction. As of 2025, the market for AI-powered mental health tools has ballooned into a $2 billion industry, with a remarkable annual growth rate of over 34%. At its core, AI therapy uses artificial intelligence to deliver mental health interventions through digital platforms. These aren't sentient, conscious beings, but rather sophisticated programs designed to simulate therapeutic conversations and provide support. The most common version you'll see is the chatbot. Powered by advanced technologies like natural language processing, or NLP, these chatbots can understand, interpret, and generate human-like language, creating a conversational experience that can feel surprisingly natural. Think of Apple's Siri or Amazon's Alexa, but instead of being trained to tell you the weather, they're trained on vast data sets of therapeutic literature. Some platforms claim to be trained on over 700-800 therapy books and research articles. This allows them to engage users in supportive conversations, often employing techniques from established therapeutic methods like cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. Through machine learning, these AI companions can learn from user interactions over time to offer more personalized responses and coping mechanisms. Beyond chatbots, AI is being integrated into mental health care in other ways. There are mental health apps that use AI to offer personalized tools like mood tracking and guided meditations. AI is also being used for predictive analytics, analyzing biomarkers like your voice patterns, sleep data, and heart rate to detect early signs of mental distress. There are even tools being developed to support human therapists by automating administrative tasks like note-taking and analyzing patient data to refine treatment plans. Platforms like Wobot, Wysa, and Replica are already being used by millions, offering everything from CBT-based support for anxiety to simple, digital companionship. And this isn't just a gimmick. Some research is showing promising results. For instance, a 2025 randomized controlled trial by Dartmouth researchers on a generative AI chatbot found a 51% average reduction in depression symptoms among participants. The allure of AI therapists lies in their potential to dismantle the very barriers that have made traditional mental health care so inaccessible. One of the most significant advantages is their unparalleled accessibility. Mental health crises don't operate on a 9-to-5 schedule. For someone wrestling with a panic attack in the middle of the night or grappling with loneliness on a holiday weekend, the 24/7 availability of an AI chatbot can be a lifeline. It removes the geographical and time-based limitations of traditional therapy. Whether you live in a bustling city or a remote rural area, as long as you have an internet connection, support is just a few taps away. Then there's the affordability. The high cost of mental health care is a major deterrent. AI therapy offers a significantly cheaper and often free alternative. Many AI therapy apps are available at a low subscription cost or are entirely free, making them an attractive option for those without adequate insurance or the financial means for private therapy. This democratization of mental health support has the potential to bring essential services to low-income individuals and those in developing countries where per capita spending on mental health can be as low as a few cents. Another powerful benefit is anonymity. The stigma surrounding mental illness is a powerful silencer. Many people, particularly men and individuals from certain cultural backgrounds, are hesitant to admit they are struggling. They fear judgment from their peers, employers, or even their own families. The anonymity of an AI therapist provides a safe and non-judgmental space to open up. For many, talking to a machine can feel less intimidating than confiding in a human, allowing them to express their deepest fears and anxieties without the fear of being misunderstood. This can be a crucial first step for individuals who might otherwise never seek help. Finally, AI offers consistency and data-driven insights. Unlike a human therapist who might have a bad day, an AI offers a consistent and standardized application of evidence-based techniques like CBT every single time. Furthermore, these platforms can meticulously track a user's mood, conversation patterns, and progress over time, identifying subtle shifts that might be missed in weekly therapy sessions. This can offer valuable insights for both the user and potentially a human therapist. For many, AI can serve as a gentle introduction to the therapeutic process, making them more comfortable with self-reflection and potentially making them more receptive to seeking out a human therapist in the future. But this optimistic vision is not without its shadows. The very features that make AI so appealing, its digital nature and its lack of humanity, are also the source of its greatest weaknesses. At the heart of effective therapy lies the therapeutic alliance, the trusting, empathetic relationship between a therapist and their client. This human connection is widely considered a key predictor of positive outcomes. Can an AI, no matter how sophisticated its programming, truly replicate this? While an AI can be programmed to mimic empathetic language, it lacks genuine consciousness, life experience, and the capacity for shared emotional understanding. It can offer scripted reassurance, but it cannot feel a client's pain or celebrate their victories. For individuals dealing with complex trauma, profound grief, or severe mental illness, the absence of this authentic human connection is a major limitation. Then there is the massive issue of privacy and data security. When you pour your heart out to an AI therapist, you are sharing your most intimate thoughts and vulnerabilities. Where does this incredibly sensitive data go? Who has access to it? The potential for data breaches, misuse of your information for advertising, or even surveillance is a major concern. While many platforms claim to be HIPAA compliant and use encryption, the regulatory landscape for these new technologies is still in its infancy. Any failure to protect patient privacy could have devastating consequences. Another significant risk is misdiagnosis and crisis mismanagement. A human therapist is trained to pick up on subtle cues, a change in tone of voice, a fleeting facial expression, a hesitation in speech that might signal a deepening crisis. Most chatbot-based therapies rely solely on text input, creating a significant risk of misinterpreting or missing critical information. The most pressing concern is how an AI handles a user in acute crisis, such as someone expressing suicidal thoughts. While many chatbots are programmed to provide crisis hotline numbers, this may not be a sufficient response for someone in immediate danger. The lack of human judgment and intervention in these high-stakes situations is a serious ethical and liability issue. We also have to consider algorithmic bias. AI systems are only as good as the data they are trained on. If that data isn't diverse and representative of different cultures, genders, races, and socioeconomic backgrounds, the resulting AI can perpetuate and even amplify existing biases. An AI trained primarily on data from one demographic might fail to understand the unique cultural context of another's struggles, potentially offering irrelevant or even harmful advice. This could create a new form of digital divide in mental health care. The rapid growth of these AI apps has outpaced the development of clear regulations. Who is responsible when an AI therapist gives harmful advice? Is it the developer, the company, or the user? Without clear standards for safety and efficacy, the field remains a kind of Wild West, where users are left to navigate a confusing and potentially risky landscape. So does the rise of the AI therapist mean the end of the human therapist? Many experts believe the answer is no. The future isn't about replacement, but augmentation. This vision of a hybrid model, where human expertise is enhanced by artificial intelligence, is already beginning to take shape. Imagine a future where therapists are freed from the administrative burdens that consume so much of their time. AI tools can act as co-pilots, transcribing therapy sessions so the therapist can remain fully engaged. They can analyze patient data from journals and wearable devices to identify trends, and even help therapists tailor treatment plans by suggesting relevant interventions. By handling these tasks, AI can empower human therapists to focus on what they do best: building relationships and navigating the complex nuances of the human psyche. AI is also emerging as a powerful tool for training. Stanford University, for example, developed a tool called Therapy Trainer, which uses AI to simulate patients with PTSD. This allows therapists to practice new techniques in a safe, controlled environment and receive instant feedback. This could help improve the quality of care for everyone. In this hybrid model, AI therapists could serve as the first line of defense in a tiered system of care. For individuals with mild to moderate symptoms, an AI chatbot might provide sufficient support. These platforms can also act as a screening tool, identifying users who need more intensive, human-led intervention. This would allow human therapists to dedicate their time and expertise to more complex cases, optimizing the use of limited healthcare resources. So can the digital couch truly bridge the mental health care gap? The answer is complex. Our AI therapists are not a panacea that will single-handedly solve the crisis. However, they represent a powerful tool that, if wielded wisely, could significantly expand access to care. The evidence suggests that for many, AI chatbots can be an effective resource, offering immediate, accessible, and stigma-free support. They can serve as a vital first step for those who might otherwise receive no help at all. However, the limitations are just as significant. The absence of genuine empathy, the risks to data privacy, and the potential for bias are serious concerns. AI therapists, in their current form, are not equipped to handle severe mental illness or acute crises. In these situations, the nuanced understanding and authentic connection of a human therapist remain irreplaceable. The most promising path forward lies not in a competition between human and machine, but in collaboration. The digital couch is not a replacement for the therapist's chair, but an extension of it. The goal is not to create a world where machines are our therapists, but one where technology empowers us all to lead mentally healthier lives. Thanks for tuning in to Fun Facts Online.